Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 6. Is it number 6? We got 6 of these under our belt. Number 6 of the Slightly Influenced podcast. My name is Austin. I'm joined with my co-host Paul.
Paul.
That's him. And we got a special guest this afternoon. And if you can't guess, we've been hanging out with him, so we're already slightly influenced leading into the podcast. This is our good friend and future nurse, Dallas.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's a blessing to be here on the podcast finally.
He's got lots of opinions. As you can see, he is a Yankees fan.
Die hard. Yankees fan.
So he's obviously got some issues
Kind of retarded.
that we'll get into. But first, before the podcast even started, Dallas was telling us a little bit about nursing school and the shit scale. So Dallas, apparently you can categorize a shit 1 through 6.
I was mistaken. It is 1 through 7.
Oh my God, there's 7 shit scales?
There are 7 different classifications for poop.
Okay.
So,
What's your favorite?
I'm a 4.
Oh, you're a 4 man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a 4 is a nice,
Poop.
nice poop, smooth.
Smooth.
Smooth. There's
No
smooth.
wrinkles.
There's no wrinkles. There's no little clusters, right? So
No corn.
Yeah, correct. So
Wow.
1 is like little pebbles.
Okay, like a deer.
Yeah. And as you go up, they clump together. 7 is like diarrhea.
Okay.
So as y'all described to me, Austin, you're probably
Whoa,
like a 6
whoa,
or
whoa,
5.
whoa! Why are we revealing this information, Dallas? I'm a hard McDonald's 6, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So as you get up, it gets more like
So Paul's a 0.
I don't know, Paul.
What am I? Yeah. What would mine be?
-1.
What is 0?
Yeah, what happens when you're constipated, huh?
Well, if you're constipated, then you're probably like a.
No.
Paul, I feel like you have a pretty rare. First of all, it's nice sitting so close to you this week, Paul. You know, we never get to share the screen. But I feel like most men, U.S. men, are not constipated. Like that's a female problem in the country.
Big fact. You know, we go like majority of us. I'm not gonna talk about all of us. Go at least once, maybe twice a day.
So I shit twice a week, maybe 3 times a week.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
thought you were about to say a month.
No.
I was about to get really.
No,
scared
I
for you.
should. No.
You shit like
no,
a
because
woman.
shitting's
What do
not.
you mean you should shit twice a month?
That's my thing. 'Cause shitting's not like an enjoyable activity. You don't like enjoy taking a shit. It's like it's like a chore. You know?
What?
It's a chore. It's like wasting time out of your day. Like I don't have enough time in my day already to spend.
Paul, you're shitting me.
There's no way.
It's like I have to go spend time out
you
of my
active-
day to go shit.
You
like,
actively don't shit because you're like, I don't want to waste 30 minutes.
Well, see, my body is more advanced than your guys's, so my body just advances all of the
Interesting.
absorbs all of the nutrients naturally. I don't
There's
feel.
no.
Yeah, I don't have the natural need to
Did you
just.
invent the bean burrito?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
now
don't have the
hold
natural
on.
need to just exfoliate feces like that. I just absorb it.
You just absorb the feces.
Yeah, my body just absorbs it.
So you're
Now-
full of shit. Is basically.
That's why your eyes are brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all up here.
Going right
it's in my
into
head. Yeah.
So, you know what? Do me a favor, Paul. What's your screen time? Because I know it's 7 hours. So you can't waste another 30 minutes on the screen taking a dump.
That's a perfect time to be on your phone researching.
But I'm like on my phone as I'm driving,
you're
as
so-
I'm at work.
What?
Yeah.
What?
While
I
you're
hope-
driving?
I hope
Yeah.
police officers aren't listening to this.
How do you? So every time you have like a 2-hour road trip, you're not on your phone scrolling
No.
through TikTok and Instagram and shit.
Not at.
How do you survive a 2-hour road trip?
I look at the
What do you do?
road.
Okay.
No, that's
On
boring.
my way up here.
That's
all right,
boring,
on my way up
dude.
to Austin. I was watching an A&M basketball game.
Yeah, that's
Straight
my
up
thing.
watching or
Yeah.
listening?
Oh, yeah, so I'm driving. I have my phone here. Peek down.
Not even have an iPhone holder?
You know, like
You're
when
holding it in your other hand?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What happened to the 10 and 2 position? You
telling
sons of
me you
bitches.
drive 10
Y'all
and
are,
2. There's
you know what?
no way in hell.
One day, y'all are gonna crash into a minivan with a toddler in the backseat, and y'all are gonna feel awful, all because you wanted to see the highlight play.
You know, like when you wake up, the first thing you do is like scroll through Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
I do that on the way to work.
But you should just do that at home and then just drive
it's
to
a
work.
waste of time.
No, or while you're taking a shit.
Plus
Do it while you're
efficient.
taking a shit.
I do it as I'm going to work.
So what? Do you walk and scroll everywhere? Because you got 7 hours of screen time,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah. You're at the mall. I'm scrolling. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How do you even know where you're at? Look around.
I have peripheral vision, man. I have the best peripheral vision. My doctor said I'm one of a kind. I'm a once in a lifetime being. I'm more genetically advanced than you guys. Sorry.
What are you, like a fucking android? You're that connected
Yeah.
to your phone? You can't set your phone down for
definition
5
of-
seconds?
I'm my
Still
robot.
different.
Yeah.
How do you get through this podcast without checking Twitter?
It's in my brain.
Abnormality.
I have the contact lenses.
The Elon Musk chip.
I have Neuralink in my brain right
I
now.
would never text and drive.
That's bullshit.
You got me fucked up.
You pulling over every time you get a text?
There's no way.
Yep.
Hell.
No,
Yep.
man.
So every stoplight or stop sign, you're
It's
texting.
an inconvenience.
There's no fucking way.
Yeah. Are y'all just listen? First of all, I'm gonna say this right here. I'm the best driver out the three of y'all.
No.
By far.
I get shit
by
on,
far.
man.
Debatable.
I could be in NASCAR right now if I wanted to.
How many times have you had to repair your truck because
It's not
it
my
was
fault.
damaged?
Yeah, it's from my old ass truck. It's not
really?
the driver's fault.
really?
It's I have a
I got a question for
25-year-old
you, Austin.
truck.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
How many times have you driven on our road trips? We went to New Orleans. Went to Lubbock. Who drove? Me and Paul.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I will say. One time I drove me, Paul, and our producer Justin all the way up to Dallas. No issues. No issues. Just because y'all don't give me the opportunity to drive doesn't mean I wouldn't be the best
You'll get us
driver.
there safe, but I'll get us there safe and faster. Yeah.
I'd get you there 100% safe,
Yeah.
0% fast. Paul will get you there 85% fast, or 85% safe, 15%.
When have we
fast.
ever
You see what
not?
I'm
When
saying?
have we ever not gotten there safe? Can you name me one
There's
example?
been multiple times where I'm like, is the truck on 2 wheels right now?
We always made it there.
But my whole point is you don't have to have those experiences
But we've made it. We've always made it. There's never been any issues. Never.
There hasn't been issues.
till
Never.
there is
Yeah.
one. Till there
Rita
is
got
an
us to
issue.
fucking Lubbock.
Lubbock.
facts.
Yeah.
That's
New
facts.
Orleans.
It was that wasn't
yeah,
Rita
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. I drove New Orleans and Rita. Yeah.
made it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos to Rita.
What is
Shout out to
Hey,
Rita,
shout out
man.
Rita.
Shout out-
You know what I mean? Okay, now real quick, boys. What is the longest time that you've driven in a car without a brake? You know what I mean?
Oh man, we went to fucking Tuscaloosa this year for the A&M Alabama football game at Alabama. That was a fucking 14-hour drive. We stopped one time, and that was in Lake Charles.
That's brutal.
But were you driving?
I didn't drive.
Okay.
Are you
My
talking about
question is,
driving?
you're driving the bus. You're not KD on the Warriors. You
I
know
don't
what
like
mean?
stopping when I'm driving though, so I really don't stop anywhere.
I don't.
wanna,
When
yeah.
I'm driving,
I just want to get
do
there.
not stop.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta go to the bathroom.
I think
No, yeah.
I think mine's probably 4 hours maybe at most.
Max?
And like without stopping to go pee or something.
We don't do no Bucky's breaks. We just get there, bro.
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Even with a pee break, I'm just saying what's the most amount of hours you put in a day driving? Do you see what I'm saying?
There's
Probably 5 or
two
6.
excuses to stop. It's to get gas and piss at like a 3-hour mark, I think.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's really it. You
Yep.
shouldn't stop for anything else.
No, like don't
Like,
eat. Like
no.
especially.
Pack a fucking snack, dude.
Have
Like,
you guys ever been on a motherfucking road trip? Have you guys ever been on a road trip and someone's like, let's go down to this sit down restaurant? I'm like, I'd rather do anything else. Like,
Yeah.
do you want to go to Outback Steakhouse? We're on hour 6
Yeah.
of driving
Let's-
and we got another 4 after this.
Let's extend our fucking time by 2
You know,
hours. Let's
you
do
say
that.
that.
Yeah.
You say that. But our most recent trip to New Orleans, we did stop at that hamburger joint in Louisiana.
I'm glad we did.
But
I'm glad we
that's
did
different.
that. That was cool.
But that's different. You know what I mean?
That
It
was a
took
bomb
30
ass-
minutes.
That was a bomb ass burger though. It was
It's a good burger.
Like, if you go to a restaurant on a road trip and they're like, it's going to be a wait. First of all, I'm not waiting not on a road trip. I'd rather eat somewhere else. But if it's a road trip, just pick up some McDonald's, man.
Fast food.
Yeah, get you a number 6 poo in from the McDonald's.
Number 6. What's the number 6 from McDonald's?
What is number 6? What is that?
You don't remember the number 6 poo? We just had a whole discussion about the different number
I think
poos.
meant McDonald's number 6. What is number 6 in McDonald's menu? Justin, pull it up.
It's a filet of fish. I believe it's a filet of fish.
You get a fish fillet from McDonald's. What the fuck is wrong?
Oh,
with
it's good.
No,
man.
I'm saying you eat your McDonald's and then take a number 6. bud.
Shit. Okay, on the shit
Yeah,
scale.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
you? Okay.
I thought you meant what's the number 6 on the McDonald's menu?
Also,
Bacon Clubhouse burger.
It's a bacon clubhouse burger.
ooh, a bacon. Ooh.
That'll get you a number.
But let me tell you this.
Number 7.
You need a mic, Justin. You need to get you a mic, bro. Oh man, it's good to have you on here. There's been a lot of NFL shit going on right now in the past few days. Aaron Rodgers is all but done as a Jet, right? Think he's gonna be a Jet or just staying at the Packers? Or he's gonna
Jets,
retire.
baby,
What's he
bro.
gonna
No,
do?
bro.
Yeah.
I have a firm belief he's gonna be a Jet, dude. He's joining Sauce Gardner, bro.
Yeah. They got weapons too on offense. I think it'd be a good
Brees
fit.
Hall,
Yeah.
running back.
Their O line's kind of shaky, but other than it, like everything else, pretty solid.
Well, let me ask you a question. If you're Aaron Rodgers, who would you want to play for? And for me, it would be the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have the best team.
They're young.
They got great weapons, like you said. Why wouldn't you want to play for him?
Exactly.
I would want to get the fuck up out of Green Bay. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, New York marketplace you can play for. I mean, it's a Jets, but still, like.
I mean, me personally, I would want to play for Vegas just because that's Vegas. It's a cool place to be at, I think. But-
They're not as good.
Yeah.
They're nowhere as good.
They're not.
as the
Yeah.
Jets. And if you're Aaron Rodgers, you're sticking around till you're 39. I'd want to start winning sometime soon.
It's a pretty cush division they're in too with the New York Jets. You got the Patriots who are bad.
I don't know.
Oh,
about
actually,
that, dude.
never mind. Yeah,
you
the
got the
Dolphins and
Bills
the
and the
Bills.
Dolphins.
Yeah, that is pretty tough.
And the
yeah.
Dolphins just got
Especially the
Jalen
Dolphins.
Ramsey.
Yeah.
We're saving that for later with the Dolphins.
Okay. No, it is a tough division. They'll have to be a wild card team. They're not beating the Bills out, even with Rodgers. They're not beating the Bills out.
I don't know.
They'll be a wild card team.
I'm not that confident in the Bills, man.
They're
I'm
always
really
a
not.
regular season team. They don't perform in the playoffs, but they'll always get you regular season wins.
Okay, that's fair.
But-
But I just feel like Josh Allen finds a way to lose games.
In the playoffs, he does.
find
Not
a
in
way.
regular season.
No. They played the Vikings this year in the regular season. He literally fumbled in his own end zone.
The Vikings were
with no time
hot.
left.
The Vikings were really hot this year. They won like 9 games straight, dude.
The Vikings were the equivalent of the
Until
Steelers.
they came to the Cowboys.
Yeah, they weren't a good team. Yeah.
They were the equivalent of the Steelers a couple years ago when they were like 12-0. You know what I'm talking
Because they didn't
about?
play anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do like Rodgers to the Jets. It's
It'd be a good fit.
That would
Yeah.
be my favorite look. And Aaron Rodgers, you get to follow the exact career arc of Brett Favre. How fucking lit is that?
I think he goes, but I don't think he stays for more than 2 years.
He goes right back to Green Bay, and then he goes to the Minnesota Vikings when they
my
drop
God.
Kirk Cousins. It's literally Brett Favre 2.0.
How many years do you think Aaron Rodgers got left? in his
Not
career?
much, yeah.
He got what,
No. I don't-
maybe 3, 4 max?
I don't think he likes playing football.
Yeah, dude, he's got to do soul searching to convince himself to come back and play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you see that 4-day like night thing that he did?
I love it. I would
He
love
went
doing
in
that.
isolation or something like
Yeah.
that, right?
He had a darkness retreat.
I saw a
That's
video
dope
that
as
like
fuck.
showed what it was.
Just a room, like the bathtub, a bed, and a
Completely
sink,
dark.
toilet. Yeah.
Like pitch black, like stubbing your toe and shit.
he spent like a week in there. How long did you spend?
4 days.
Oh, I would, dude. Please sign me up for that. I would
Are
love
you
to do that.
kidding
That'd
me?
be awesome,
You just
bro.
described how you walk everywhere with your phone.
But it'd be a retreat. It's the whole fucking point. It's a retreat from that. You know, it's you turn off for 4 days.
You're getting rid of your 7 hours of screen time.
You're turning off everything for 4 days.
Do you
Yeah.
realize you could just do that? You could just not be on your phone all the
No,
time
there's too
when
many
you
distractions.
walk?
You gotta work. You gotta go get groceries. You gotta do all this shit. There's a guy bringing you food.
You're an
It's-
NPC.
I'm a product of my environment.
Can you get rid of
okay?
Minecraft for that many days though, Paul? Can you?
It's
can you do
tough. It's tough.
They come back and he's like took out the bricks from the wall and he's like building a little house. He's like, I must build. I yearn for the mines.
Yeah. I love Minecraft, man.
But can you imagine Rodgers if he's able to fucking put the Jets back on like the marker? That's legacy building right there.
If Aaron Rodgers wins a championship for the Jets, he's now cooler than Joe Namath.
Oh, big facts.
He's
Doesn't
already
matter how many conspiracies he believes in.
yeah. He's already top 5 for me right now.
I agree
Aaron
with that.
Rodgers.
I agree with that.
But if he wins one of the Jets, he'd be number 2.
I
think.
don't think I can put Aaron Rodgers top 5.
Who's your 5?
What? Really?
Number 1,
That's
Tom Brady.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
unanimous.
Number 2, I'm gonna say Patrick Mahomes.
I agree.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say Patrick
that.
fucking
Yeah.
Mahomes.
He's
already
secured
there,
that this year. Yeah.
Number 3, I'm gonna say Cool Joe.
Okay,
Joe Montana.
Okay.
Number 4, I'm gonna say Peyton Manning. I'm gonna say Peyton Manning because he had just as good of numbers as Rodgers, and he won 2 of them things,
He did.
man.
Yeah.
And number
2
5,
different teams. Yeah.
Brett motherfucking
You're on
Favre.
drugs.
Brett Favre
No.
is better than Aaron
No,
Rodgers all day.
dude. He's
twice
won
on
one.
Sunday.
He had 1 Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I mean, Brett. First of all, I don't like you, Brett Favre, and you're gonna rot in hell.
You don't like
Allegedly.
Wranglers?
He's gonna burn.
You don't like
Allegedly.
He's gonna burn in hell, dude.
So you don't like Wranglers? Is that why? Or you?
It's because he steals. Okay, you know what? I can't say. Allegedly, this is all alleged.
No,
Pat McAfee
dude.
said this. Brett, don't get mad at me. Sue Pat McAfee again. he just has some troubling things about him.
He's gonna burn in hell.
Yeah.
He's gonna burn.
I'd rather put Dan Marino.
I like that more than Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
I'd rather put.
So you don't think Aaron Rodgers is above any of those guys for real?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Where do you have Aaron Rodgers? You have him in the top 10, right?
Yeah, I'll put him top 10.
Is he 6?
Below Tony Romo.
Oh, what the fuck?
God.
Just kidding. Just kidding. That's a joke, folks. That's a joke. Cowboys fan over here. Can't help myself.
I was named after the team.
Are you a
FYI.
Cowboys fan too?
Are you named after the
I
Dallas
was
Cowboys?
named after the team.
I feel bad for y'all, man.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. I told you this.
Are you Mexican?
All right, the story is, I was born in 1996.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
The
Old
last
as
year we
shit.
actually won the fucking Super Bowl.
What's your middle name?
Oh,
Aikman?
yeah.
I fucking, it would have been nice. But
So you were alive, or you weren't alive?
wasn't
You were
alive.
almost alive. You were in the belly.
yeah, they called me the curse because when I was born, we stopped fucking winning.
So do
You
I
gotta
need to
kill
murder
him.
you?
You gotta kill him. Yeah.
Hey, let me finish school first. Then you can,
What if you go in a coma and they win the Super Bowl? Will that convince you?
if I wake up.
That would be some shit, man.
But no, so the story is, my dad named me after the team, and we got a dog soon.
And your
after.
mom was cool with that?
Yeah, she was cool.
Okay. I guess I'm named Austin, so I really can't fucking talk. You know
Yeah, I
what I
don't know
mean?
what the fuck you were named after. The city wasn't even booming yet.
You
by
don't
the
want
time
you don't
were
want
born.
this old fashioned?
If you're not gonna drink it, I'm gonna drink it.
You don't want this, Austin?
Huh?
You don't want this?
Get after it, Dallas.
Hey, also, you just have leaning over.
Sorry, I'm just trying to pour this off screen so people don't expose me as a White Claw drinker. You know what I mean?
Story goes, I was named after a team by my dad, and we got a dog soon after, and we named it Cowboy. So anytime we were both outside,
Dallas Cowboy.
Dallas Cowboy gets fuck inside the house. It was
I like that.
But then again, I had to deal with fucking Vinny Testaverde as my fucking starting quarterback. And Quincy Carter.
See-
the rough years of the Cowboys.
Dallas is older than us because I don't have a memory pre-Tony Romo.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I had to deal with that shit. We had Drew Bledsoe after the Patriots as one of our quarterbacks.
Yeah, but then we have Bill Parcells at the same time, though.
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
I was a Texans fan. I remember having Carr, David Carr. Yeah, I had a jersey for him as a kid.
Yeah, but like Andre Johnson too. That was a fucking stud receiver.
Andre Johnson was a
Yeah.
stud.
And then Arian
All-timer.
Foster.
You
Arian
had,
Foster.
Aaron Glenn.
We had a playoff run when I think we were in high school for that. I probably you
Arian
might have been.
Foster, yeah.
We went down to a third string quarterback, almost like the same as like the Niners situation. We made to like almost the fucking division conference championship
I
game.
remember.
Yeah, on a third string quarterback.
Did y'all lose to like Peyton Manning or something?
We lost to somebody good. Yeah, probably Peyton Manning.
Probably better than Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean?
That's about as far as we made it.
So I want to talk about just for a second. Speaking of, the Jets in that division, you mentioned the Dolphins, and they're trading for Jalen Ramsey. They're giving up a third-round pick, and might I add, a third-round pick. I know you got to pay Jalen Ramsey, so it's expensive, but nobody you pick up in the third round is going to be as good as Jalen Ramsey.
No.
I mean, he's getting old. So it's kind of a risky thing to do, but I think he's still a top 5 cornerback in the league right now.
I mean, his stats last year said he was a top 5 cornerback in the league.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but here's my problem with the Dolphins. Imagine if you would, folks, you go to the grocery store and you pick up these new designer eggs. Don't know if you've seen the price of eggs, but they're skyrocketing through the roof. Fucking Gucci eggs that we're buying nowadays. Like $6 for a dozen, right? Let's say you get home and 6 of them bitches in that carton are broken, cracked. You're going to be upset, okay? Tua Tagovailoa is 6 broken eggs in a carton right now, bro.
I agree with that.
It doesn't matter what you add, bro. I think, dude, he's like 2 steps away from being out of the league altogether.
right, I agree, but like when he's healthy, he's that good in that system though. Because
His-
he was an MVP
No,
candidate. He was
no.
an MVP candidate when he was healthy, bro. That first half of the season, he was an MVP candidate.
He got 4 concussions in a couple months.
I agree.
bro.
I agree. He's broken. He's
His
a broken dude.
brain is mush.
I
right
agree.
now.
It's fucked.
It's
It's
fucking
fucked.
mush.
But he's
But-
also a tiny person.
He is.
Right?
But that big if that he is healthy, I mean, it is a big if. He's a fucking MVP candidate, and he showed it when he played last year.
My problem is he's so tiny. He's going to get 4 concussions every year, bro.
We'll see. I mean, I think he is getting on that line where it's considering retirement almost, where it's
Oh,
that
yeah.
bad.
You'd have to. Bro,
yeah.
think about your life.
Yeah.
Think about your future. You only got 6 eggs left.
But
should-
he is good though.
He
He's
should have
good.
retired after throwing up gang signs in the fucking football field.
I would have went one more, but he got another concussion after that, bro. Another one.
Then you have to live your life with that like what if factor. It's like what if I stayed and played and risked my health? And it's like, oh, maybe I would have won a Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
what if I
you
can't
know?
remember
Like,
my wife's name
It's
in
a
2
risk.
weeks?
It's a risk. I know it is a risk, but it's. I think it's worth it. I think it is worth it.
Well, you already got paid, man. How many millions do you need to?
What is there a price tag? Is there a money worth on winning a Super Bowl?
For my life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No. Listen,
Would you die to remember forever?
if I was the Cowboys
No.
quarterback, you know, and we hadn't won a Super Bowl in like 40 years, you know,
My age.
You wouldn't lay your life on the line?
never,
Oh, God.
never.
I'll leave my life.
Yeah,
I would.
I
for a
would,
Super
yeah.
Bowl. I'm named after the team.
Nah,
I'll fucking
bro,
do it.
because then you wind up like Pat Tillman.
He got murdered
Exactly. You know what I mean?
by your own government.
Or you wind up like Junior
he
Seau.
knows. Justin knows. Yeah,
You
he was
know?
shot in cold blood by our own fucking U.S. military. Can we go there? No, you'll skip that one.
No, it's true.
Keep going. Keep going.
No,
Can you throw InfoWars on the screen back here?
I was debating on this. So the Dolphins got Jalen for a 3rd round pick.
I'd give up a 3rd round
No, no.
pick in my fucking sleep.
No, and
For
a
the
fucking
backup tight end.
And a backup tight end. What was it, like
Yeah.
Hunter Long or something?
Hunter
like?
something. Yeah. There's questions that came out last season if he even enjoys playing football. It's like
Jalen
a real
Ramsey or
quote
the
from
tight end?
the tight end coach said that about the tight end.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. If he enjoy, if he,
And the Rams don't even need a fucking. They had what, Tyler Higbee as their
man,
starter?
but the Rams, man, because I don't think you have the capacity to fucking be a bad team right now. You don't own any of your picks for like the next 2 years. So what the fuck is your game plan
Here's my
here?
question,
Like,
man. Here's my thing. Does Tyler Higbee get your dick hard? No.
He was
You need
good last
players-
year.
You need players on your team in the NFL nowadays that get your dick hard when you watch them. That's my point.
Well, for viewership, is that why? Or
No,
just
I'm
to
just
win ball
saying
games.
to compete. To compete, you need Tyreek on your team. You need Travis Kelce on your team. You need Mahomes on your team. You know, XYZ. I just listed off 3 former Kansas City Chiefs, but they're fucking
No,
prime time,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
They're prime time. You need Josh Allen.
Yeah. About the Rams still, man. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, man, because they can't tank. They have to win now. Honestly, Aaron Donald, their head coach, the name's Sean McVay. They should have retired when they won the Super Bowl. They should have just called it quits.
Absolutely. You know why?
But Sean McVay's like what, 38, 30 something?
Yeah, he can get a career in broadcasting right now.
It's because
Make more money than he is right now, man.
they're
Like,
building teams like LeBron would. Like, fuck them picks, you know? But those picks are important.
They are.
They got a ring out of it, then that's all that matters.
That's
but
fact.
That's when they should have quit, though. That's when it's okay. Let's call our winnings right here and just go home. But they didn't do it. So
I tell you who is going to look fierce these next couple years is the 49ers.
yeah,
I am absolutely terrified.
they just get better and better. Also, the Eagles, man, coming off a Super Bowl appearance, and they have a top 8 pick this fucking draft too, man.
Who do you think they're getting? That's a big
I don't
question.
know. I'd assume O line
I would assume defensive line.
or D end. Yeah, edge
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
They got a lot of guys who are on 1 year
There
contracts.
is a lot of edge rushers
yeah.
in this fucking NFL draft.
Yeah, a lot of shit going on. Speaking of NFL draft, man,
Ooh. Ooh. It's a good one.
Carolina Panthers traded up from were they at 9 or were they at 8?
They're at 9.
They traded from 9 to 1, gave up a first rounder for next year.
They gave up
2
a
second
boatload
rounders.
of shit
Yeah.
for his first pick.
They want a quarterback bad. They want the pick at the litter.
Who would you pick?
Honestly,
We already know who he's picking. He already mentioned this in the previous podcast.
well, I'm still undecided. I would still say Bryce Young.
I would say Bryce Young.
I would still say Bryce
Both
Young.
of y'all say
right?
Bryce Young?
Yeah.
Actually? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Over CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
No,
oh, yeah.
no.
The only
no,
argument
no,
I could hear is for Anthony Richardson.
No.
But they're all so close where it's like you don't need the number 1 pick, dude.
No, you really
Unless
don't.
you're really set on one guy, there's no reason to like be
I
the
think
number
the
1 pick.
Texans are sitting in the honey hole. Right
Yeah,
now.
I'm cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I like Bryce Young. I prefer Bryce Young. But if we end up with any of those 4 guys, really, I don't like Stroud, but I'll take Stroud.
My issue is
Like-
with Bryce Young is, regardless if he goes to Carolina or the Texans, both offensive line shit.
Texans a little bit better, but yeah, they're both
Slightly
shit.
better.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put 5'10", 205 at the combine that he was weighing at, Bryce Young.
I'm going to spoil it right now for you, Dallas. Anthony Richardson's going number 1 to the Carolina Panthers.
Why? Because they wanted Cam Newton? Is that why?
Yeah, that is exactly why.
Why?
Bro.
He
I don't-
He
honestly-
had one or two good years with Carolina, and then what? Disappeared.
He was MVP.
I mean, he
They
went
made
to
a
the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Did he win it though?
He made it
Sure
there.
did. He sure did. But he was the best quarterback that year. I'll give him credit.
For about
really
2
was.
years, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Who beat his ass in the Super Bowl?
Peyton Manning.
Von fucking Miller.
Honestly, I don't think the Panthers stay at 1. They probably trade again out of it.
Why,
To where?
what?
Yeah.
What?
Four?
They've already been talking about it. It's already like in the press.
Why would you spend all that capital
There's
to not
no
use
way.
the number one pick?
Because you can gamble it. You can. It's like a bargaining chip, dude. People who
said
want
this-
a quarterback.
I said this: if you're the Chicago Bears, you should trade Justin Fields right now, get another number one pick for next year, have 3 number one picks, pick Caleb Williams out of USC number 1 next year, and you're made in the shade. You got a rookie quarterback for 4 more years on his rookie deal. You could win a Super Bowl, Bears, but you won't do it.
Yeah. I wouldn't get rid of Fields, but there's so many teams in the NFL right now who don't have a solid starting quarterback. I can name you like 7, probably. Steelers, Bucks, Texans, Colts,
So
Panthers.
You don't have faith in the what's old boy?
Kyle Trask. No.
No, is it Kyle Trask for Steelers?
Oh, Kenny Pickett. No.
The Steelers are so fucked because Mike Tomlin is so good.
He's a great coach.
He's a
You
good
know,
coach.
like you
Yeah.
really need like a 1 in 17 year. How many? 1 in 16 year, right? Because they play 17 games now,
But
right?
you can't do that because he'll get fired. Mike Tomlin will get fired if you do that,
but you
bro.
just need
Like,
the number 1 overall pick just so you can get a good QB in there.
I agree, but if you do that, you lose your job.
There's no way.
damn.
There's no
Yeah.
way you can tank in the NFL. There's no way.
You get fired immediately, bro.
I mean, if you're Mike Tomlin, what are you supposed to do with Kenny Pickett, man?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do with
It's
Mitchell
tough.
Trubisky?
I know it's tough. Yeah.
And they still get winning seasons with him.
I'm surprised they won
Keep
any
him in a
games.
rookie.
I'm surprised they won any games, dude. And that division too. That division's tough. It's
Very
tough division.
tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they won any games.
I still take C.J. Stroud over Bryce Young. That's just me.
CJ Stroud over Bryce Young.
He's a bigger, so he can handle getting hit
6'3". Yeah.
and arm talent. I mean, I Bryce Young has a great arm. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like C.J. Stroud has better. He's gonna be better. In the
He showed it off in the playoffs. CJ Stroud, where he like the pocket collapses and the middle opens up in the O line, where there's an empty gap where he can run for the first down, but he doesn't. And I think he is athletic to do it. He just doesn't do it. Whatever, it's a mindset thing or something.
He's a pocket passer
He
at
is,
heart.
yeah.
He's a pocket passer
Yeah.
at heart.
Well, the older I get, the more I realize that like what makes a good NFL quarterback is 2 things.
Making plays. It's my thing.
Number 1, you have to anticipate throws. Like you can't just wait for someone to get open. You have to throw somebody open.
A lot of that comes down to scheme too, though. To have
But number 2 is accuracy. Like you got to be able to put the ball where you want it. And if you can't, you won't make it in the NFL.
And I believe C.J. Stroud is the most accurate quarterback.
I think it's Bryce Young, man.
yeah.
I think it's Bryce Young that can fucking.
I think they're close.
Put it
I think
right
they're
on
close. I think they're close.
If you're going off accuracy, it's like 1 and 2, 1A, 1B,
I agree with that.
them and 2. But if you're going off arm strength, then it's Will Levis by a mile, bro.
Arm strength it was not one of the 2 things I just listed.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you're going off different factors here, Will Levis is the strongest arm by far. I think that's what teams are looking for in today's NFL. They're going off the
Then they'd
Josh
be
Allen
mistaken.
archetypes, the Patrick Mahomes type players. You know what I mean?
They're not.
That's what they're looking for. That's what they
Josh
want,
Allen
dude.
and Patrick Mahomes are two like they're different.
Right, and going into that draft, we didn't think either of those quarterbacks would be what they were now.
You're right.
Not even close. So
Okay.
Like,
you
fair
know
enough
also
point.
a good arm strength? Jamarcus Russell, the biggest
yeah,
draft
it is
bust.
a
Cardell
gamble.
Jones.
It's a gamble.
Cardell Jones.
It's a huge gamble, but I think it could pay off. So I don't know.
I do think Will Levis will go to the Raiders. I agree.
I could see that.
I can see that as well. And they'll underperform. They'll be the same as when they had Derek Carr.
It comes down to coaching. It all comes down to coaching.
You don't like Gruden?
And a quarterback, especially. Like the
I'll agree
Niners,
with you. I'll agree
fucking
with
Brock Purdy shined under
Kyle Shanahan is the
Shanahan's
best coach.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the NFL.
Yeah,
By
right now
far.
he is. Yeah,
By
100%. Yeah,
far. The running
Offensively,
game
Yeah,
that they have is nutty.
yeah. It's all system, man. Brady was a fucking Raider. Would he do good? No. Probably out the league in 10 years. Less
I
than
disagree.
that.
I disagree.
Like, I don't
because
think so,
Tom
man.
Brady would get there and he'd be like, and Josh McDaniels is the coach.
right now.
They-
of the Raiders,
it would be
yeah.
Tom Brady's offense.
Yeah,
I mean, like the Raiders from Tom Brady's rookie year. If he got drafted that Raiders team,
see.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
he would be out the
probably
league.
not, no.
Yeah,
No, not at all.
I think Brady needed Belichick to become who he is now.
He's the biggest system quarterback. He's also the luckiest sports player ever in history. A lot of luck follows way, bro. He's lucky as shit. Yeah.
Follow up on that, Paul. I want more information.
You want like tuck rule? What do you want? Like, what more examples do you want?
Okay,
like,
I agree with that.
Yeah,
A lot of example you got.
A lot of shit went his way, man. A lot of shit went his way.
They did change a lot of rules.
He went to the Bucks and then won during the COVID year too. It's kind of I don't count any COVID championships in any sport. Any sport, I don't count that.
I don't know. I felt like that NFL was unmarred by COVID. It wasn't like they were about to play the Packers and it was like half the team is out because of COVID. I mean, it wasn't like that.
Regular season it was.
I mean, yeah, but once it hit playoffs, I mean, it was just Tom Brady.
I do
doing
agree.
his
I think
thing.
the NFL was the least impacted by COVID because, like, NBA had the bubble.
That bubble was horseshit,
Yeah,
by the way.
Playoffs wise, I agree. But regular season, there were some games. I remember I placed a bet on this game. There was the Broncos, all four the entire quarterback room. Didn't play.
Receiver
Didn't play.
at quarterback.
They
I
had a
remember
scout
that.
team receiver who played quarterback, and the over/under for passing yards was 130, which is low for a quarterback.
Didn't he get like 30?
He 27. Yeah,
What team was this, Paul?
the Broncos,
The what team?
Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos. Okay, yeah. Denver Broncos sent a wide receiver to play quarterback.
Practice squad, FYI.
Yeah.
Practice squad quarterback.
It's hilarious, dude. Let's go back to that. That COVID shit was so hectic and everywhere. It's fun to watch. I think I love that shit, man.
It was. Like the baseball season was like reduced. Like it had like 80 games.
Good.
Good.
Great.
Remember,
Great.
last podcast you mentioned that you want MLB to have a shorter season.
Yeah, they should.
That was a great season.
It was a good season. Yeah.
I mean, the Yankees didn't win.
Dodgers won,
Dodgers did win.
so I don't count that.
As long as Astros didn't.
You getting
fucking
slightly influenced, Dallas? This is a pretty important part of the
Can we take a
podcast.
shot here?
Yeah, we can take a
Ooh,
shot.
let's take a
Do
shot.
we have shot glasses?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's yours, remember.
Oh, speaking of, so Austin every week he brings a shittier and shittier bottle for us to take a shot of.
Yes, sir.
This week we have camera. We have some hemp
Go ahead.
influenced
Influence.
He's slightly under the influence. right now,
infused
ladies and gentlemen.
tequila. This can't be good.
Slightly influenced tequila.
This shit can't be good, dude.
Oh,
There's no way.
Oh, no way. It's made in Austin, Texas, though. Local.
Is it gonna get me high?
No.
It's fucking cream. It's
Yeah.
for St. Patty's Day.
Oh,
Why'd you
God.
pour up so much?
It's a shot.
I'm about to throw up.
It's a
Just
shot,
look at-
dude.
Oh my fucking
It's a normal
god, dude.
shot.
It's your own tequila, bro. Like you're supposed to.
Oh. It smells like feet.
are you
what do
not?
feet
Are you
smell
not a
like?
feet lover or what? No comment.
I heard a recent thing
Jesus,
that
Paul.
described.
What do you mean? You can see a G? It's a shot, dude. Like,
You filled that bitch up to the brim. I
That's what
noticed
you
that
do,
your
bro.
little
Look
rubber
at that.
shot glass is not filled up to the brim.
it is, bro.
I just want everyone to know this. Paul's the only one that doesn't have a clear glass right now.
You get, bro, can I show y'all? Y'all can't see it.
The
It's
reason
to
he doesn't have a clear glass is I can't trust
you
him
have the
with
you have the
glass.
least. You have the least out of all of us.
That's debatable. Do you know
It's
about
different volume. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
different volume,
Yeah,
bro.
different
Yeah, it's,
volume.
you have way less.
I think
It's a-
Paul should
yeah.
switch with Dallas then if you're telling the truth, Paul.
No, you need to get more influenced. If
That's
you are
fair.
right, if
That's
you are, you
fair.
need to get more influenced. Yeah,
We're getting him Uber back home.
2 hours back to
I have a
Brian.
2-hour drive back home.
Dallas, be quiet.
Took the shot, guys. Well, cheers, boys.
Wow, that's quite
not bad.
tasty.
That was not bad.
It's really syrupy.
I don't think it's a full 40% alcohol.
There's
That
no-
can't be.
No,
Yeah.
no.
23%.
Okay,
Oh,
that makes
okay, I'm
sense,
about to
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Like a Malibu.
I'll drink that expecting like full tequila taste and like
Aftertaste is bad. Ugh.
Yeah, man, it tastes like a dude like a weed head socks.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes
Yeah,
like
man.
black licorice.
Ooh, licorice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get that aftertaste
like
right
that
there?
black jelly bean.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
I always throw those bitches out. I
Gross.
hate those motherfuckers.
Let me ask you a question, Dallas.
What's up?
You got a new girlfriend.
I do.
How long have y'all been dating?
February 3rd.
What's the
So a
exact
month.
date you started dating this
Yeah.
girl, Dallas?
Yeah, tell me the moment. The moment. Did you ask
Get
her?
you in trouble.
Did you ask her? Or did she ask you?
I asked her. I'm the fucking man. Of course I'm
Yeah,
gonna ask
there you
her.
go.
Okay. What were y'all doing? What were y'all doing?
We were actually. What were we doing? I think we were drinking.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What bar are you at?
Hell yeah.
Carney's Pub.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Little Irish
Yeah.
pub
Yes, sir.
action. Okay.
Shout out Carney's Pub, man.
That's a
Shout out
go-to.
Carney's.
Every Thursday, half price, top shelf.
So what's y'all's anniversary?
February 3rd.
February 3rd.
You know why?
Why's that?
So 2 for my favorite athlete of all time,
Oh,
God
fucking
damn it.
God.
Derek fucking Jeter. Right?
Okay.
In my opinion, greatest shortstop I ever lived.
We can touch on that later, but
Okay.
continue.
Go ahead.
And then 3, she's an Astros fan. Of fucking course, fucking Astros.
Okay.
She loves Jeremy Pena.
Makes sense.
He's a great player.
He's great.
He's
good.
a great player.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go back on this fucking Derek Jeter shit you're talking about. I love Jeter. I grew up loving Jeter too. He's one of the reasons why we're number 2 in everything I did. But he's a contact hitter, doesn't get you a whole lot of home runs, and defensively, holy shit, overrated as fuck, dude. What are we talking about, man?
Okay. He has his moments.
Man.
He has moments of being a liability. Okay.
Yeah,
But
man. Like, how the fuck did he win any Gold Gloves, bro?
look, he made the plays when they mattered.
I wouldn't say it was a
He was clutch,
liability. You know,
No, so
and he was. But when it came to the clutch, he was good. Yeah.
So I don't know if you're familiar with baseball stats. There's a stat called WAR, WAR. What that means is how valuable this player is for the success of the team.
baseball expert Dallas over
yes.
here.
Derek Jeter has the highest WAR rating out of all shortstops in history.
really.
If you remove him from the Yankees, they would have never won
In
any
history,
in history.
in all of
it's
the
like-
150 years they've been playing
He
baseball,
has like a 95
But they didn't-
point something WAR.
Did they
Okay.
count? 'Cause they didn't track it back there in the
Fair
early
Yeah, true, but
1900s. Did they?
Who was playing shortstops like that? Was
how many championships Derek Jeter got?
he has like 5? I think it's 5.
5.
I think it's 5.
He's good in my books. He's good in my books. That's all you need. That's all you need from me. I don't need to hear all these advanced statistics.
Especially in baseball, man. I hate hearing that shit.
He played the most important position on a team that won 5 championships.
It's not the most important position.
Well, defensively it is. I mean, besides the pitcher, you know, maybe
Pitcher
the
and
catcher.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, I mean that's the most important defensive position.
it-
What was it? What was his batting order?
he was second,
Okay, I mean
first or second.
He was second. Yeah.
he's right there. I mean, what more do you want from him?
Okay, look, you playing Little League baseball. Who's the shortstop? The best fucking player on the team. Justin, you can agree with me, right? Like you play baseball, Little League baseball. If you're a shortstop, you're the best player on the team.
Well, let me ask you this question, Paul.
Defensively.
No,
yeah.
it's in general.
Yeah.
You're the best player.
In that time period, who was a better shortstop than Derek Jeter?
I agree. No, I think
You know
you're
what I
right, yeah.
mean?
But I'm just saying that he's overrated in the fact that he won these Gold Gloves. But he wasn't a great defensive
Everyone
player.
argues he's overrated because he played for the Yankees.
I'm not saying he wasn't bad. He's really good.
Yeah, he had the fucking like. If he was a Yankee, he wouldn't have done good. All right, how many baseball players have hit over 3,000 hits? It's not that many people.
I mean, but like, make the argument. Like, if Kobe Bryant really played for Charlotte his whole career, he wouldn't be Kobe Bryant.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He had the Lakers to like
Yeah.
fucking produce him. Like
I mean, for okay, I don't want to be that guy, but for like a majority of Kobe's career, he was on teams that were not that good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, how many MVPs does Kobe have?
None.
I don't want to make this point. I don't want to make
how
this,
many?
I love Kobe.
How many should he have?
2.
3.
2. He should have 2.
Steve Nash took
Took
them
both.
He took both of them.
Yeah.
Steve Nash took one from Shaq, and Steve Nash took one from Kobe. That's what I think.
I will always despise Steve Nash for that one he took Kobe.
That was bullshit. I agree. While we're on the topic of the Lakers, man,
I was right.
they're heating up, man.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I predicted it. I don't even need LeBron. They're getting to the 6th seed. You son of a bitch.
We're heating up for a really good fucking playoff slate in the West.
Oh my
man.
God! If LeBron
Yeah.
comes back in time for the playoffs, I might fucking pick them to win the West. They look so good.
Yeah,
and they
so-
don't even have LeBron.
Depending on the seeding, we're gonna get a really good first round matchup between all these teams. Like first round, I want Suns Magic. I want
Kings,
Clippers.
Lakers.
I want Clippers, maybe Lakers. Clippers Nuggets would be cool too. Clippers. I don't know, but I want all these fucking rivalry matchups first round. Let's get it done with
I
the
want
first
Kings
round.
Lakers first round.
I see that. Yeah,
That'd be great.
dude.
Great
Fuck the
matchup.
Kings, man. Oh my God. I never hated a team more than the Kings right now,
okay,
man.
so they beat the Suns last night, right? Is that I'm
They
pretty
did
sure?
win. Yeah.
Well, okay, I think it was crazy because we had the
Told you.
Y'all had the topic about Kevin Durant going to the Suns, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then before his first home game with the Suns,
Yep.
fucks up his ankle
Yep.
during warm-ups.
Yeah.
You can't tell me the Suns franchise are not cursed.
Listen,
They're not.
even if he was healthy, I watched the Suns versus the Mavericks. I forget what game it was, but I watched it. Oh my fucking god! Not one team was playing defense. Not one. And I was like, neither of these teams have a fucking shot of winning the championship, bro.
I mean,
There's no way.
It was like 140 to 138.
that's also
The Celtics play way better defense than that.
So the whole thing with NBA defense, you touched on this earlier too off the pod, but the whole higher scoring NBA games we get in today's era, it's due to the fact that we have all these guys who can play ISO ball and play one-on-one and just get a bucket on almost any player. So the thing they do is offensively they space everybody out, so you always get one-on-one matchups. And if you're a player like Dame or KD or Luka, you can get that one-on-one matchup and you're gonna score a bucket probably 75% of the time. So that's why we get all these fucking high-scoring games because it's spacing, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. I was shocked to see back in early 2000s, prime Kobe, average NBA scores were at 80, 90,
Yeah.
roughly around there. You look at the scores now, $140, $130. I watched a fucking Thunder's game a couple weeks ago. It scored 156 points.
it's more pure basketball back then. If you watch those old Pistons games, they're playing they're running plays, dude. Like it's pure basketball.
No, dude. No.
It depends what you like. If you like one-on-one matchups, if you like star players shining,
in the fucking
then it's cool.
90s,
Like,
you couldn't even double team a person. Do you realize that, folks, at home? In the 1990s, when Michael Jordan was playing, you couldn't double team because it was an illegal defense.
It's crazy. You know what kind of basketball I like?
It's horseshit.
I like the prime Spurs basketball. When
Oh.
you're just fucking dishing that bitch out. I'm not a Spurs fan.
that's pure basketball.
But just like-
that shit was great.
But just watching Mano and Parker and Duncan, just
But if you really
Passing-
watch the Warriors dynasty, it's the same shit.
it was,
bro.
and they can shoot the ball.
Because it just Steve Kerr came over, he knew all the Greg Popovich shit, and they just ran the same shit.
No, it wasn't the same shit. They were cheating. They were doing moving screens. Draymond is the biggest.
You don't
fucking
think there was
cheater.
moving screens in the 2014
Not
Spurs?
like
There's
Draymond was
fucking-
doing.
there's
Draymond was
moving
no.
screens on every basketball.
Right, but they
game.
kind of
Oh, they
fucking
carry the ball. This isn't even basketball anymore.
That
what
shit,
are you?
The moving screen shit's bad, and they kind of pioneered that whole fucking movement we see now.
In every fucking drive, they're traveling the ball.
They are,
They're taking
yeah.
4 or 5 steps. It's crazy.
I just want to make this point. The last podcast, I said the Lakers are going to be the 6th seed. They were the 13th seed. They're the 9th seed now.
They haven't jumped 4 spots.
Yes, they have. And they're going to jump another 4 spots because I'm fucking right. They're a much better team. They're a much better team.
They're gonna jump another 4 spots. You said they're gonna be the 3 or 2 seed.
No, they're going to be the 6th seed. But
Okay, let me ask you
I would
something.
be scared. I would be scared if I'm anybody in the West right now.
I agree.
And LeBron's going to come back.
Let me ask you this, Austin. or Paul.
Rested?
Who do y'all have coming out the West? For me, out the East, it's easy. I got Boston coming out the East.
I got the Bucks.
I think I got the Bucks.
You got the Bucks.
Yeah.
Giannis
But
is
I
that
think they're
dude,
close.
bro.
I think they're
Okay.
close.
Very.
yeah.
It can go one or the other.
Yeah. So Bucks lost last night. They didn't have Giannis, but they lost to Steph Curry in the Golden State, and Golden State looked really good last night.
Was it a home game or
That's
an away
rare
game?
for them
It
lately.
was a home
yeah.
game for the Warriors. And
Yeah. They look really
Steph
bad on
Curry
the
came
road,
back from
yeah.
injury, and he looked
Good.
phenomenal. But they didn't have Giannis. But Boston, I think this is their year. I predict Boston wins the NBA Finals this year.
Tatum's a lot better than everybody gives him credit for, man.
I predict they win.
He's not good.
No, 'cause-
Tatum and Jaylen Brown are way better than people give him credit
They're
for.
not
man.
as good as they need to be.
What do you? How
do you
much
mean?
more do you want
They
to
brought
Every
the-
single time they need to come up big, they come up small.
When? The finals last year? What do you mean? Like,
Yeah,
Finals
but-
last year, the playoffs before that, the
Yeah, but
playoffs
how?
before
They're
that,
like,
the
they're
playoffs
young.
before
They're like
that,
what? Jason
the playoffs
Tatum and
before
Jaylen
that.
Brown are what? 25, 26 years old.
How
right?
many times has he? How many times has he been in big moments and he's shit the bed, man?
Yeah,
How
eventually-
you gonna let Giannis or I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like how many times you got to go under screens on Steph Curry in the finals before you're like, oh, I need to go over this screen. You know what I mean?
You're right. But just back to my question: who do you think comes out the West, both of y'all?
it's still the Bucks. Yeah,
No,
they're
the West.
deep.
The West,
Oh, the
the
West.
West,
I'm
the West, the
sorry.
West.
The West is so open.
It is open.
It could be
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's gonna be the Nuggets.
There's no way.
I don't think it's gonna be the Kings. and they're 1-2, and I don't think it's going to be the Grizzlies either.
No, it was
Not
there.
with John
And
Moran.
they're
no.
3.
I think the value pick, if you're a betting man to win the West, I think it's the Mavericks, man. I know it sounds crazy, but if you want value for how much return you get on a $100 bet, I think Mavericks are the clear cut.
What, Mavericks are what, 3 or 4 right now?
I think the Suns have a way better chance.
They do.
than the
I do.
Mavericks.
I'm saying they got value for what they're currently valued at.
Suns or Lakers are coming out of the Western Conference.
they're not.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
If the Lakers come out the West,
They look so much better,
They do.
dude.
They do.
Without LeBron.
I agree. I like the Lakers more than the Suns right now. I'm not a fan of the Suns, like especially with KD out. I firmly believe that franchise is cursed.
Suns?
They're not winning a fucking championship. There's never. If they would have won, they would have won with Barkley.
They could with KD. You don't think?
I think he gets hurt again.
I just said, see, my prediction that went viral on this one was that this year, KD is not winning a championship.
Do you think he wins next year?
I think he could, but I just don't think it's happening this year. I don't think you can play 20 games with some dudes and then win a championship with them.
Let me
You
ask
know
you
what I
this:
mean?
who has the best roster right now in the West? Who's not the best team? Who's not hot? Who has the best roster right now in the West?
The best roster
It's
is
the
the
Suns.
Suns.
It's probably the Clippers.
No.
It's the Suns of the Clippers.
You're
smoking crack.
No. If you're talking about bench and starting 5 too, it's the Clippers or the Suns.
No.
No.
The Suns don't have
fucking
any, you
way.
said it yourself last time. The Suns don't have any bench.
Okay. Name me the starting 5 of the Clippers.
One, we got. Well, it should be Terrence Mann. I don't
Russell
think it is.
Westbrook.
It's Russell Westbrook.
Go ahead.
That's why you lose the argument right there.
But if he gets
Number
hot,
1's already bad. Number 2,
if he gets hot, he's good.
who's a shooting guard?
It
of the
should be
Clippers?
Terrence Mann.
But who
I
is
don't
it?
think it is.
Batum?
And it's not Batum.
What the fuck, Batum in?
Wait, so do they have Paul George playing the 4, or do they have Kawhi playing the 4?
We're kind of flipping back and forth. So
You don't even know who the shooting guard is. It Eric Gordon?
it's Aaron Gordon. Yeah.
Okay.
What it should be. This isn't what it is. This is what it should be. It should be Mann, PG, Kawhi. Maybe switch that out from a different 2. Let me start that over. Actually, I think it should be Mann, Gordon, PG, Kawhi, either Zubac or Plumlee.
That's not even that great, bro.
Our bench 5 is so good. Our bench 5 is better than the Kings right now.
Your
probably.
ideal 5 is not that great, bro. And that's not even what they're running.
No,
Our 5 is better than who? Name the top 3 seeds. It's better 5 than the Nuggets. It's better 5 than the Kings.
No.
It's better 5 than the Grizzlies right
It's
now.
not
It
better
is.
than the Nuggets.
It
The
is.
Nuggets got a squad,
The
bro.
Clippers
I just
have a
don't think they're
squad,
gonna
bro.
win.
They got Jamal Murray as point guard.
Right.
Yep.
They got Michael Porter Jr. at what, 3 or 4? Something?
At the 3. Is
Who else? Go on.
They got Joe Kidd at the
Kentavious-
5.
yeah, but who's
I don't know the
Pope?
4 and 2. Who's the 4 and 2?
KCP? Isn't he the number 2?
He's probably 2 or
Wait, for the
6 man.
Nuggets?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
KCP?
Yeah. Does he play on
I'm
the
good
Nuggets
off
or am
that.
I tripping? We don't.
I don't know.
We don't have our laptops this week, folks. So we're just really
But
shooting
that's
this shit.
my point. Y'all don't know,
We're shooting
man.
the number 6s right at you, folks.
The Clippers have the best roster, but they can't perform. I
I
agree.
They do not have the best roster.
They
on
do.
the
They
Clippers.
do.
They don't have a
the
best.
Suns?
Who's better?
No,
The Suns. They do.
No,
Yeah.
no,
They
definitely
do.
not.
They do.
don't have a better roster than the Bucks, than the Celtics.
Go head for head right now. Go head for head. Starting 5.
For the
Clippers.
Suns?
Clippers.
Head?
Suns. Head for head. Starting 5. Top to
Head?
bottom. Head.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul wins over Russ. I agree.
Devin Booker.
Wins over Eric Gordon.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant's at the 4. You put him at the 4.
No, he's a 3. He's a 3 on the Suns, I believe.
Yeah.
He wins over
Kinda.
Paul George
Wins over Paul George.
or Kawhi.
Yeah.
You're so
And I love KD. I love KD.
What happens
Yeah.
if they have to play back to back? Kawhi's not there. Kawhi is not there, bro.
There's no way either one of them are stopping KD. You said it yourself. KD is the greatest.
He's the most lethal scorer
of
ever.
all time. There's
Yeah.
no one. He's
Even
7
still
feet tall.
today, he's still good right now. Yeah.
And you got let's skip 4. I don't know what the 4 for the Suns is, but you got DeAndre Ayton. You think Zubac is
Who
stopping
gets exposed every year in playoffs? Nobody fucking talks about it.
I mean,
Like-
like what? Zubac fucking shows off in the playoffs? I don't think so.
I think it's
bud.
better
I think
than
they put
Ayton
out the
does.
exact same numbers.
No,
so I
I-
think they kind of cancel out.
I think if we're talking about starting 5 purely, Suns got it. I don't know.
If so, then it's not by much.
yeah,
dude.
I don't know the Suns bench
Like-
like that. I'm not.
'cause they-
No,
Exactly,
dude,
they
you're just a
don't. Like-
Clippers fan, bro.
I'm not being biased right now at all. I'm being completely unbiased.
Russell Westbrook is literally a negative.
Is he that much better than Chris Paul? Is he that much better than Chris Paul?
Who?
Russell Westbrook.
He's worse, way worse.
Is he that much? Like, is he that much worse than Chris
Okay.
Paul?
Yes.
No, not.
Yes.
He is worse, but he's not that much
Yes.
worse. Chris Paul is bad in playoffs.
Turnovers.
Yeah, turnovers is what the deal breaker.
Inefficient.
Chris Paul is the same shit, dude.
No,
in the playoffs,
no.
he does.
Chris Paul's not inefficient.
In the playoffs,
No,
he is. He
there was
is.
one game.
He's always hurt.
He went
That's the only reason why he
perfect.
gets inefficient.
Yeah, that's Chris Paul's problem.
He's hurt.
Is that he's hurt. It's
Yeah.
not that he's
Right.
inefficient or that he.
So you're describing a hurt team right now. Chris Paul's always hurt. KD's always hurt. So
I don't think the Suns are gonna win.
This is why I don't think they're gonna win it. That's why I said. But if we're comparing Suns to Clippers,
all I'm saying
That's
is
fact. That is a fact.
I wouldn't count out the Clippers to win the West
I
and the
don't
Mavericks. I think the Mavericks got a chance too, bro.
I don't think Clippers get out of the first round.
Who they lose to?
If they play the Nuggets, they lose. If
No.
they play the Kings, they lose.
No, not the
if they
Kings.
play
Fuck no, the Kings.
If they
No.
play the Lakers, they lose. If they play the Mavericks, they
You're
lose.
just on drugs,
no,
dude.
so I forgot which one of y'all sent this on Twitter. I think it was you, Austin. But you sent a highlight of Jokic playing defense on this past couple of games.
Bad.
It's pitiful to watch.
Dude, I keep saying the same shit, man. As soon as playoff comes, all they do is pick and roll. You put fucking Jokic in a pick and roll, he's getting exposed.
he
90% of the time, he's getting fucking exposed,
he got
dude.
exposed by the Spurs.
That's all playoffs is
The
in NBA,
Spurs.
dude. It's
Can you-
pick and roll.
Can you name me one player off the Spurs right now?
Keldon Johnson. I mean, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Yeah.
They went like 18 for like 27 on Jokic guarding him. He did not play
The
defense.
Guangdong Tigers.
Yeah, it was like he had like 37 points. He had a triple double that game. Don't get me wrong, and they still lost, but he did not play any defense. If you watch those highlights, literally he just.
You're agreeing with me, Dallas. I tried to fucking tell you.
I don't think
I
he's.
tried to tell everybody out in the country that Jokic is not that dude, bro.
I don't think he should win MVP this year.
Listen,
He's going to, but he shouldn't.
okay.
Yeah.
I think this year he deserves it. Last year he did not.
I don't know.
That's what I think.
I think it comes down to like
It is racist.
Is MVP strictly offense, or are they going to factor in defense at any point?
It should be defense, but
should be
the way they're
defense.
going, it's always
Yeah.
been
Okay, so if
offense,
you
like,
factor that in, who wins?
Giannis, yeah.
I'd probably say Embiid.
Me
Personally.
Maybe, yeah,
personally,
yeah.
I say Embiid. Embiid's been a fucking terror.
Yeah.
And here's my thing. I mean, last year he was begging people.
He
like,
should have won it last year.
He should have.
won it
He should've
Yeah,
won it
I
last
agree.
year. And I wouldn't have any issues if he won it last year and Jokic won it this year. You know what I mean? Like Jokic, Embiid, Jokic, you know? But how are you going to give him 3 straight? What has he shown you? What has he proven?
Dude,
He
'cause
can't,
like,
he can't play defense. That's for sure. Dude, if you don't believe me, watch highlights from the Spurs Nuggets game recently. I think it was like yesterday or the day before. Watch him. No defense at all. He got exposed by some G League power forward.
I don't. That award doesn't mean a whole lot to me, man. Because if you look back historically, like a lot of guys who should have won MVP just didn't. So it doesn't mean a whole lot to me, bro. And in the end of the day, it comes down to rings.
Yeah.
That's all it comes
really
down to.
does.
Like, if you don't win, then like, who cares?
I mean,
Like,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has more MVPs than anybody, and nobody counts him as the GOAT. You know what I mean?
there's a few people.
It just
but-
blows my mind. He's got 3 times as many MVPs as Kobe Bryant. Something's wrong there. Something's wrong there.
It's bad.
Breathing heavy.
Who is Dallas?
He's on Xbox too. It's the same shit. What were we doing the other night on Friday? We were doing some shit. You were. No, I was on Minecraft. He was on Smite. I was like, who the fuck is breathing that hard? I was like, dude, I'm sorry. It's a heavy fucking joust game right now.
Hey,
breathing hard as shit.
Hey, it gets like that, bro. I'm fucking into
Do they have a
it.
breathing chart for how loud people are? You know, are you at number 7?
You're either fucking breathing or you're not breathing. Motherfucker, you dead or you're not dead.
No, I'd rather you be breathing than not breathing. Yeah, yeah.
Dallas, have you heard of the different signs of death?
Yeah, you're.
There's like 5 steps of death. Like 5 different things you can determine whether or not someone's dead or not.
I'm not, you
Number
know you're
1.
fucking dead or you're not dead.
Number
What
1.
speed post did you read?
Number
It's a
1.
news to
Hey,
me.
let me get through it. Number 1 is head removed from body. Like that person's dead. You know what I mean?
Clearly.
Number 2.
Stabbed in the heart.
Number 2. All burned up.
Probably the most painful way to die. I
I agree. You know,
the most painful way.
in fact, if I wanted to die, I think drowning might be kind of nice. Kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Number 3, blood outside of the body. Like all the blood's gone. You know what I mean? And 4 and 5 I forget, but
Did you fucking read this on fucking like Wikipedia or something?
I'm just saying they don't teach you that as a nurse. Like when you walk in, you're like, oh, that person's
No!
dead. You know?
You get a
How do you determine it?
yeah, like you fucking feel their pulse.
You'd be the worst fucking nurse ever. This guy's
Have you
bleeding.
ever
He's
walked
dead.
in? Have you ever walked in and like Larry's dead? You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, you gonna give fucking CPR for like 4 or 5 sessions, and then fucking put the paddles on someone, and you go in for like 5 minutes, and they're not coming back.
Well, I thought some people could be unpaddable. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, if they sign like a DNR, like a do not resuscitate, if you don't know the fucking acronym, then you legally cannot bring them back.
So
to
have
life.
you left somebody for dead? Dallas is my question.
No,
to
I
you.
have not left.
I guess you haven't had the opportunity.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Hey, thanks for saving everybody, Dallas.
Yeah.
Pick me, choose me. You know.
I made a comment.
So Dallas, are you just going to be a general practitioner nurse? You know,
I'm leaning
like an ER nurse.
I think I'm leaning to either ER or ICU nurse because, like, for me personally, I'm a blood and guts kind of guy. I like fucking seeing like someone get shot,
What?
stabbed. Like that's my shit, dude. Like
Whoa, what is that?
that brings me like you walk into a fucking room. And you see someone fucking walk into the ER room with a fucking shank in their fucking.
Their face is missing.
Yeah, like-
Dallas is licking his lip like, this is my guy right here.
Okay, what kind of person wants to work and say like you're doing a desk job and you gotta fucking sit there and fucking type on your keyboard or call someone? That's boring as fuck.
Right.
When you get work in a hospital and you see someone fucking with a fucking shank in their fucking clavicle or their fucking aorta or something,
Here's my thing,
that's
bro.
fun as fuck. Like
I can just imagine Dallas, like, some guy comes into the ER, fucking steak knife right in his eyeball, and Dallas is like, okay, how would you describe your number shit? You say you got a 6 or a 7 on the shits, buddy.
I gotta ask you, like, so on a scale of 1 to 7, what does your shit look like right now? Is it like pebbles or is it water?
He
guy-
said he's at a solid 6 every time.
Whoa. We're talking about the guy with the steak knife in his eye, Justin.
We were talking about ourselves for a second. Nah, Daz, I think something's wrong with you, man.
What do you mean?
You like the blood
Yeah,
and guts?
you like that. That's not.
You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
you're like
That's-
you're like the kid who fucking kills the cat.
Do you
He's like,
know-
that's my
no.
shit,
You
yo.
just be standing in the corner of the ER just bricked up like,
No,
yeah, his brain's hanging out.
No, so I didn't fucking like
medical.
I didn't
Can't say
usually
anything about
fucking cats and dogs when I was growing up, but like if you're watching like a horror movie, or
Don't
something, like,
say that's your shit. Just be like, it's a high intensive workplace, and I want to save these people with big injuries.
resume's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, your resume's awful.
Don't be like, man, when they get fucking stabbed and fucking
fucking
gutted.
love
I
that.
love it.
Can't wait for these
I love it.
motherfuckers to come through the door.
Sometimes when they need me to put stitches in, I fucking get a boner. Like,
that was nowhere close to what I fucking said. I'm just saying it brings excitement. That's like
I like to see the most fucked up motherfuckers.
it brings excitement. Like, come on, dude. Like some people, like if they like they enjoy their job, that's what I enjoy. I like seeing like the crazy shit come into the fucking workplace. Like the shit.
What's the
that-
craziest shit
like,
you've seen?
Craziest shit.
Yeah.
I had a guy come in. He was a construction worker. I think I told y'all this story before. I don't know if yet.
I haven't heard it.
Construction worker came in, and he, I guess he was building a house or whatever, and he set down his staple gun, right? And I guess he, whatever reason, turned it off or whatever. That bitch went off and shot him in the eye.
The staple gun?
The staple gun. So like he came in.
It was like an air pressured one.
Yeah. So he came in.
Final
with,
Destination type beat.
yeah.
You know?
Some weird ass shit. I think I was a nail gun. He probably been dead. So he came in with a fucking like.
Are staples less aggressive than nail guns?
You got a staple that's probably like fucking
We used to shoot them at
centimeter.
each other.
and you got a fucking nail that's like, like that. Like, that's just gonna.
They come in different gauges.
How deep
too.
you gotta go before you fuck up? You know?
You mean like in your eye?
Yeah. Or like your brain, you know? Wasn't there a guy like in the 1800s that like shot like a fucking metal rod through his head and he was fine?
Well, yeah. It
Oh,
depends
yeah,
it depends on which way it goes.
He has a descendant.
Just a descendant.
No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious. No. He has a,
He changes like neurological stuff. Like,
Yeah, he was like fucked up.
It's like a dickhead after.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He has a descendant who actually played in the NBA for a while and was like huge. Yeah,
When the fuck did you research
Dennis Rodman.
this?
Dennis Rodman. You haven't heard?
His descendant is Dennis Rodman. Allegedly.
No,
Allegedly.
Okay, but Paul has a point. So it depends on which way, like,
He got his brain too.
if it fucks up a portion of his brain, then yeah, like if it hits like one hemisphere over the other, then yeah, he's gonna have
So
some
you
type of.
saw this dude with a staple in his eyeball?
Wait, so he had like you can see there's like something missing, like there's like you can't see the staple in his eye because it went too far, like it's in his actual eye, but like you see
In his eye, though,
Yeah,
like
it
a
went in his
whole
eye.
ass staple.
yeah, but you see like damn, there's something fucking
What
missing.
you
in
gotta
the-
do is suck that bitch out.
Well, you got
Magnet?
You got cut out the fucking. You got open his little eye a little bit and take that bitch out.
You opened up somebody's
Well, I
eyeball?
know I didn't open it.
You just
up.
watched
I
somebody
watched
do it.
motherfucker come in,
And you were just bricked up. Like, yeah.
I'm
That
not
was-
saying-
yeah, cut it open.
That was just mouth that bitch. Just got it right out. No, it's just
Dust is like, let me in.
No, but the point I was trying to make is like
you just gotta word shit differently, man. No, you just gotta word it differently.
So you're saying the way I worded it sound fucking stupid? Or does it
No,
sound
bro.
crazy?
If imagine I come into the ER, I'm fucked up, and I'm like coherent, and I got a nurse that's just like, "I love this shit, man. Don't worry. I love that you did this to yourself."
No, I'm-
favorite part.
I'm not gonna fucking tell like someone
So
walks
happy
in.
you walk through the doors.
I'm not gonna say like, like say a patient walks into the fucking ER for a fucking knife in their fucking lung. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, dude, I'm ready to fucking work on you. No, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, all right, let me help you out.
But that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, in my mind I'm thinking that, or like
You're like, yeah, you got stabbed, you bitch.
yeah,
should,
I go back to the break room like, dude,
You sound like a Jake Gyllenhaal Nightcrawler. Like you sound like you're going down that path.
what you?
Like you're gonna start setting up like scenarios. This is like a good horror film thing.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for joining us for episode 6 of the Slightly Influenced podcast. Joined with...
Dallas.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you, all y'all.
Named after the Dallas Cowboys. So we appreciate you getting slightly influenced along the way. I hope you joined us. We had several good topics this week. So leave us a good comment of what number shit you are, 1 through 7. Are you deer pellets or are you just straight diarrhea? Let us know. I'm kind of curious myself because I've got some issues if you haven't picked up throughout the podcast. But remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with all your friends. Post on Facebook. Post on Instagram. Post everywhere, you sons of bitches. Thanks for joining us. It's been another great week. And peace out, y'all.
Thanks for having me, you guys. Love both of y'all.
Love you too,
Justin, I
Tyler.
love you too. Great producer right there, guys.
Greatest producer on earth.
Let's get one final cheers right here.
One final cheers.
One final cheers.
We're exiting on this one. Thank you guys. Y'all been the best.